G'day. I just wanted to welcome you to my town, or city, I guess it's called now, of 50,000 people, of Belsoy. This is the neighborhood of Absalom where I started off. Um, we're going what I consider north to south, just so you know. So south is this way, east is this way, west is that way. Um, and so you have like a little inlet where a bunch of tourist ships go and stuff. We come to the jurisdiction. This is my newest one. I'm just going by letters, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I remember where I built everything. So this is the jurisdiction of Fija. And again, I've put a lot of office buildings as well as uh, high density residential in this area. Put a public school and a high school here. Um, put a stadium or soccer field. I can't remember if that's a soccer field or American football field there. Got my postal sorting facility here in Absalom, just in case you were wondering. Uh, Anyways, let's cross the bay. This highway's not really done. It's just to here. Eventually, it's going to go to the west, but I've developed more of the east than anything else. This is the small neighborhood of Dazoo. Um, Again, it's on the south side of this major highway. And then from there on this side is the jurisdiction of Canmore, which again, as I'm going to show you, I have a lot of demand for low density residential. And again, I've been building it with these major streets, so I don't have as much gridlock. Again, local high school. Pretty sure this is the, I guess I can't click on it in photo mode, so I'll check out some of the stuff later. To the south, this part here, just in this area, is Everstone, where you start seeing some of these buildings, these larger buildings. And then let's turn around, and you will see the jurisdiction of Bedford, which is where I have, again, on the eastern side, this is just linked to the AI cities, but this is where I have my residential buildings, and anytime I'm, at least for the first few videos where I've been driving it on this highway. I haven't set up train access yet. Like, I have access to it, it's just putting a station in here. I'm going to have to rework all of this because the stations are rather large. It's a shame they don't build a smaller one. Hopefully somebody builds that one soon. Let's exit photo mode just so you can see more of my city and how I've gotten it to work. Now, it's interesting because as soon as I hit 50,000, a couple things came up, especially in light of I started having electricity problems here, which I didn't have before. So that just popped up, possibly because I wasn't working on Everstone. It was there before and I didn't notice, but I've been back and forth between my cities and I haven't noticed it before. So this is a community pool. I've put a bunch of parks and stuff here. Again, started having sewer problems. This definitely was not here. Although this electricity problem, I'm not sure why. Now, I do have my wires going underneath this bay. And so you'll see like they sort of die here, but they actually go underneath this whole part. So it shouldn't be a problem. At least I don't think it should be. But anyways, I'm going to check that later. Let me just run through some of the parts of my city. As you can see, I'm making a lot of money. How am I doing that? Well, that's through a number of means. I think the easiest way is going through my city just so you can sort of see it. So let's just sort of look at it from a bird's eye view. Again, I'm trying to put parking facilities so people can park. I do have some traffic problems. One of the things I suggest is going to the 4-lane roads as quickly as possible. Also, linking your places with trains, which I haven't done, which is why I think I have as many traffic problems as I do. But again, we're basically looking at around 70% traffic, so not that big a deal. Electricity, as you can see, I go underneath and I link up, and one of the first things I did was link it to my neighbor. Now, I have this issue, and if anybody's able to answer it, it'd be cool, because where I have my transformer station here, I have problems getting some of the electricity across, and I don't know if that's one of the reasons why I've started having problems. Thing is, though, I shouldn't because I have another transformer station up here somewhere. Anyways, in that mess, so. In terms of water, again, I have water here, I have sewage here, and then likewise I have water here and sewage here. And again, why I have that was I originally created Absalom, and then my next area I created was Bedford, and then I've since connected the two. So, yeah. And again, I have sewage problems in the farms, which sucks because that's where I'm getting my food from. So, romaine lettuce for everyone, yay. If you don't catch that, that's because we've had some E. coli on romaine lettuce and like 4 times in the last 2 years in Canada, which is where I reside in real life. So, healthcare, as you can see, one of the things I find that I responded quickly, which is probably why some people don't do well in their cities, but I do because, well, I'm making money. Obviously, my citizens are not happy with the sewage, but honestly, that just came up once I hit 50, so I'm going to fix it after, is the happiness factor. Anytime I see where there's red lines, now here I'm not really worried about because that's just my port. Here I'm not worried about because that's industrial. But any of my residential areas, if I see them really red, so this area is kind of getting red, but I'm just going to expand down here and then I'll build more parks or whatever they want. But let's use this as an example. So I see this area red, and I click down here and I go, okay, what's your problem? Well, content, what's going on? So unreliable healthcare coverage. So that probably means I'm probably going to want to build a clinic down in this area because the nearest healthcare they have is they got a, what is that, a clinic up there, so that doesn't reach all the way down, or it's kind of a hassle to get there, and it's not that big, or whatever their reasoning is. But anyways, they're not happy, so I'll probably build a clinic right around here. But anyways, that's that. Let's keep going in terms of garbage. Again, I've put all my dumps near my industrial and near my airport, and of course the wind's blowing that way, so that way it's not going to tick off people. Although I do have this neighborhood here where it's too close because I've had to remove some of these houses because they've started getting sewage and stuff in their houses, and I was like, okay, that's not good. Let's take those houses out of here. Fire, I've set up some fire, whatever these are, watchtowers or whatever. I just did that because I had a major fire in this forest, and so I was like, I don't feel like my city burning down because I do have disasters on. In hindsight, I probably should have taken them off because all they, like, every like few years you're having like tornadoes and everything, and I really don't want my buildings getting wiped out. So in hindsight, I would have done that again differently. In terms of shelters, I've built like small ones all the way around, and then I got a big one here. So police stations, again, you can see that, and you can see where the cars are because they show you. And again, each police station you can put more cars if you want, but I'm just like, whatever. This area I might actually do something because I'm just noticing it's red now, so it probably means I need more police closer. Administration, I got my city hall here, which I just built because I want a city hall. I really don't need it. And then I had the welfare office, which I built because I wanted the city hall. So, education, elementary schools everywhere. I just built this area recently, and I probably need, well, I'm going to expand here, so then I'm going to build an elementary school there. And here I got to figure out because it's high density for the most part, except for houses, and I really don't want to lose that, but I probably need a elementary school there. And then obviously I'll need an elementary school in this area, and here's all industrial, so don't care about that. High schools, pretty good with. And I have a college here, and I don't remember if I built a university. I honestly don't know. I don't think so. Is this no, that's a high school. Yeah, I know I've enabled universities. I guess I just haven't built. Is this a university? No. Yes, I did build my town. I can't remember. Yeah, I guess I haven't built a university yet. I was thinking of. Oh yeah, no universities, and I'm not sure why it says red for the college. I got one. Maybe it's just because it doesn't serve the other areas. I don't know. I have bus service there. Then again, who wants to take a bus for like 3 hours along a highway where there's lots of traffic jams? So, In terms of transportation, I got a ton of bus routes. Got one to the airport, one down here. With all the taxi service there, I'm assuming I need one along this road. I do have taxi service as well, but I just put that in recently, so maybe it'd be cool to see my actual lines. No, I'd probably have to click on that. That's going to take a while. Basically, my blue lines are operating up here. My red lines are operating in Bedford. Orange line is a line that operates between Bedford and Canmore. And then the black lines are inner city, and so this takes you to Bedford along Mulberry Street, somewhere there. And then the white lines are lines that are operating between my entire city of Belsoy and my neighbors, so anything with green. So this one goes to Marble City, or wait, I don't remember it being called Marble City. Oh, that's the train. Yeah, Walsingham. So that one goes to Walsingham. In terms of usage, in case you're wondering how much, so again, in between my neighborhoods, that one's doing the best, and then the ones in between cities are then doing it, and then my one on Chester. Why is that one doing so good? Anyways, did it? It didn't even take me there. It took me somewhere else. Because Chester's up here. I remember that. Yeah. It's probably because there's a dock there, and so it services the dock, so people get on to take a boat, I guess. Again, I'm just checking this out. Like, I'm still new to this, just like everybody else. So, I'm hit 50,000. I'm kind of like, this is cool. So we left off with transportation. I got an airport, but honestly, I got like 18 people coming in, so it's probably operating at a loss. And then my cruise ships, I honestly don't know. I haven't looked at that since I first set it up. 32 passengers, better than my plane. So you should 0%, maybe not. And that's just, I connected that with one of my neighbors. I don't even know which one. And this one, ooh, I got one passenger now. It's gone down because it was 18 on one of the flights. So guess they're like, yeah, this place sucks or whatever. What else we got here? We got post office route. So I got that. Mail service availability. Well, I've put it everywhere it asks for, except near the airport, so maybe it needs it nearby the airport. I just set up this. I guess I need to put more post offices there. Yeah, okay. Telecom, I got a server farm so people can have internet, although here it kind of sucks. I have a telecom tower so they can watch their TV, and another telecom tower. This one's the smaller one, so it doesn't operate as well, while this one's the big one. Yeah. What else I got? I got parks everywhere. Got a lot of parks here, so, and then by the industrial area, no. Tourism, my best spot for tourism's here, although they don't have the tourist buses and walking tours. At least I haven't found it yet. If they do, maybe they do, and somebody's like, what are you talking about? Outside connections, it shows you I got, again, a bunch of outside connections over here, including power. What else I got? Residential, which is like literally everything in my city. Commercial. I'm not really sure what the colors mean. I'm assuming green means good for commercial, orange means bad. But I'm honestly guessing. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Kind of says here low customers, high customers, commercial suitability. But again, I'm still figuring out, is that the land or is that the road? Anyways. Industrial, again, I got there, and then a couple other places, but these are just farms over here and over here. And again, I'm just showing this to you just in case, because I know a lot of people have noted, whether online as well as people I know, how do you get your city to make money? I'm going to do another video eventually of how to start off a city. Again, I got my offices, a couple office blocks, so like you saw the tall buildings here, buildings there, and then some smaller ones in and around here, but again, bigger than the houses, so. And again, maybe I just focus on that so you can sort of see. So again, offices here, offices in here, and then a bunch here, and then I got these big ones, the tall ones there. So yeah. Building levels. Again, this whole area is new, so you're not going to see high areas there. Bedford and Absalom are where you're going to have the highest building levels, I'm assuming, unless you can go up really quickly, but not that I know. My average land value, so again, around the water, how I've set it here, these are really high, and then this is really high, and these neighborhoods are really high, and this, well, the buildings are, the houses not so much. But again, these are new, so not sure if I have any low density residential that are high. Company profitability, I'm assuming this is useful for something. I just haven't even looked at it much. Sort of like, oh, okay, companies are making money, yay. So maybe I'll be looking at another video in the future and going, hey. My natural resources, again, I've taken advantage of my farms. My people like to have a lot of wheat. There's a graph that shows that. I think it's this graph. No, this graph. Anyways, there's a graph that shows you your input. Oh wait, sorry, I totally forgot about it. Production, and so it'll say, hey, I'm producing this amount of wheat, and I have this amount of deficit, which means that I need to import more wheat. And it shows me my processing and everything like that. I got livestock and vegetables. Or actually, I don't have vegetables, so I need to do some of these. But anyways. And I'm assuming there's more things you could click on there. But anyways, that gives you an idea. What did I leave off with? Yeah, building level, land value. Okay, let's go to population. Again, high density is where all those buildings are. Happiness, big thing, which I strongly advise you to check out. Citizen wealth, meh, whatever. Not really a concern for me right now, at least when I've been building. And again, if somebody's sitting there going, it really should be, again, leave a message. Air pollution, again, all down here going this way, so I don't have, my residents don't have to worry about it. Ground pollution, again, have some there. Noise pollution everywhere because I have these big roads. And water pollution, yay. So, appreciate you checking out my video. If you really like it, like and subscribe. If it helped, that's great. If you have suggestions on how I can make my videos better, always willing to listen to constructive comments. And that was a long video, so thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day, and I will check you next vid. Later.